Hello there, and welcome to Red Wilson Field, where the Bourne Braves just lost a tough one to the YU Red Sox 9-8, alongside Alexander Moore and Blaine McCormick. I'm your host, Rob Warner. Alex, let's start with you. Zach Peak started the game for the Bourne Braves. He made it through three-plus innings, couldn't get an out in the fourth inning, and he gave up 5 runs. What was he not doing as well as you would have thought he might have?
Watching him in practice beforehand, I would have thought he would have gotten ahead in the counts on a lot of these batters, but it just seems like he could not get ahead in the count. He only had 2 strikeouts. It was the same guy, Quintana, and his fat ball looked flat. It looked really flat. I mean, they were jumping all over it, sending it to the gaps, and it's just something he has to look. It's just something he has to think about next time going out there, and he's got to work on the fastball.
So for the Braves, it wasn't just the pitching, but some of the defensive miscues, Blaine. They had 4 errors, a few more just defensive miscues in general. What do you think was going wrong for them out in the field?
Well, I mean, we can't really freak out too much right now. It's the first game of the season. I know there's a lot of drawn conclusions right now, but for a lot of these plays, it's just an interpretation of the play, rushing the play. We saw a dribbler up to the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald, that came up and he had his glove down on the ground but just kind of bobbled it a little bit. And you know what? That's okay. Errors are going to happen in baseball. It happens. 4 errors in a game, that's difficult to deal with. And, we saw that a lot last year with the Braves. Errors early on trickling down, but you know what? It's the first game of the season. I don't think there's anything to really worry about. These guys are from all over the country too. Like, there's people from North Carolina, Colorado, Arizona. There's a whole bunch of players on this team that don't play the same styles, but you know what? Errors happen, but it's not going to be the end of the world.
So while the Bourne Braves got down early, they were down 4-0 and then 5-1. They came back. They actually were leading 9-8 in this one, thanks in large part to a few long balls. Alex, what was the key in the team getting back together and trying to almost win this game?
It was very timely hitting. I mean, when they needed that hit, out they came through. Anthony Prado with that 3-run home run to tie it up, and then also that 9th inning, top of the 9th, Spencer Brickhouse, living up to that name, sent one over to the left center field wall from the left-hand batter's box. Man, that was just clutch. I mean, it was really impressive. They jumped on the fastball, and it just showed that they did not have quit in this team. And that's what you like to see. I'm sure Coach Harvey Shapiro is really happy about that.
And then Matthew Dyer, the walk-off, though, in the bottom of the 9th, and it let the YU Red Sox take this one 10-9. First game of the season, opening day in the books. Tomorrow, the Bourne Braves are at Katuitt, and we will be there and have that game reported live for you. Alongside Blaine McCormick and Alexander Moore, I'm Rob Warner.